That is certainly sorted out. Oh, all right. Let's continue for as long as we can.
And just to check, everyone's here. I know Grimith put something down, but I don't know if you're muted or not. I heard a brief thing from you, but that was it.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
All right. Let's continue.
And open.
Oh, yeah.
Should I open another door so we don't crash the server again?
Yeah, exactly. Take everything very slowly now.
Did everyone just move?
Yes.
Charge!
I moved you to the original position you were in. Man.
No, the world shifted.
All right, open the door.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
What?
Never mind.
Is there a
What?
door straight in front of us?
Yes, there's a door straight in front of you.
They're not like us.
Long hallway. Could try here for the main hall.
This hallway is, as the previous rooms, caked with mold and mushrooms and spider webs and different things. But it's the mold here is almost luminescent. It's spreading like a blue glow over the corridor, giving it quite an eerie feel.
Magic mold.
Try the other door, Roller.
Roldar opens other door. Straight in front of him.
Please. Describe what that is.
Certainly. As you step into this room, the sound of the house straining and creaking gives, well, this long and high-ceiling room an additional sense of age and decay. The place smells damp, the unpleasant tinge of mold lacing the air as surely as it stains the wooden floor, walls, and furniture of this in pallid patches. Mouldering trophies hang on the walls to the northeast. A boar, a bear, and a fire-pelt cougar and a stag. Yet they all pale in comparison to the monster on display in the center of the room. Here crouches a 12-foot-long creature with body of a lion, a scorpion's tail fitted with dozens of razor barbs, huge bat-like wings, and a deformed humanoid face.
Huh. Garrett, vet du vad det är för någonting?
You can make a roll.
What kind of roll?
It gives you a bonus, doesn't it?
Depends.
Depends on the
It gives
skill.
me a bonus to Arcana and History.
Okay. Arcana could work, I guess.
Right.
Oh, can't I use my history?
Arenoss would identify this creature, although he can't really see very well as he is standing like...
Dude, there's kind of a Roldar and me in the way.
Yep.
What does he know once he actually sees it?
Arenoss would guess that this is a manticore.
Alright.
And what does he know about it?
He knows that they are magical beasts. They are quite vicious and quite intelligent too, actually. It is said that the poison of a manticore is quite potent, and many assassins, hunt for that poison for that reason. To kill one is surely a feat of arms or magic or whatever you use to try to kill something. It is not an easy beast to slay.
Right. So this is a manticore. They have quite potent poisons, and we should maybe watch out for that. And don't touch anything.
Why not just smash the statue just in case?
I don't think it will do anything, but I don't know.
You say this is poisonous.
Yes, but if this someone might already have taken all of the poison from it.
It's a statue. It's kind of...
It's stuffed.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Smash it anyways.
It's a plush. It's stuffed. You don't exactly. I'm not saying you couldn't smash it, but it's not quite the smashable material.
Roldar just looks up and down.
Well, from Alvyn, it seems this place is haunted. I just figured it might become alive.
And he does it with quote fingers while wielding his shield and warhammer.
If it's going to become alive, then you attacking it right now is not going to change the fact whether it's going to come alive.
It is.
Roldar accepts this.
It's quite decayed. Like large patches of like fur has fallen off, and you can see the sawdust underneath.
Roldar. Before you go any further, just let Alvyn have a quick look. We've already seen this place is... well,
Deceptive.
that's one way to put it.
Alvyn seems somewhat reluctant, but now that he knows that everything could be trapped, he will definitely be more careful.
I'll look
Did you
out.
say you'd be more careful?
Yeah, he's still somewhat shaken from the whole ordeal.
You're more careful than I am.
A rather strange and gruesome antique is in this sort of small hallway between the rooms. It appears to be a mummified monkey's head that hangs on the northern wall, its tiny mouth gaping. A bell pull extends from the monkey's gaping mouth. A ratty throw rug partially obscures a foul stain of dark-colored mold on the floor.
Well then, anything else interesting in this part, like to the right?
Don't walk too far ahead. We should check this door first.
We could always check this door as well.
Of course, but
I think by
don't-
order.
Saloro
Going-
snaps his fingers.
Yes.
yes, hello.
Holds up right gloved hand, sort of presenting it vertically.
Here we go.
Twitches his nose, points to it,
To his nose.
and then shrugs.
Do you smell something?
Roldar sniffs himself.
Man flesh.
No, Roldar doesn't. Well, he smells the damp and decay and the mold.
Eyeballs the main entrance hall from basically where everyone is standing from his position. Frowns. Erevan. That's the part where you come over.
Get your phone over there.
Fine.
Roldar, don't walk too far ahead. If something comes out from this door, we will be attacked in the back, and I don't want that.
And if something came from here, I'd deal with it. Don't worry, I'm not too far away.
Alright.
All right. In front of Roldar is a mahogany table surrounded by chairs, and sitting in the middle of the room, twin fireplaces loom to the west, while To the east, stained glass windows obscure what could have otherwise been a breathtaking view of the lost coast. Each window depicts a monster rising out of smoke pouring from a seven-sided box. From north to south are depicted a gnarled tree with an enraged face, an immense hook-beaked bird with sky blue and gold plumage, a winged centaur-like creature with a lion's lower body and a snarling woman's upper torso, and lastly, a deep blue squid-like creature with evil red eyes.
Roldar takes all of this in and just sort of flexes his arm, is wielding his warhammer.
This place is creepy beyond belief.
Erevan is watching the door, which Arenoss has got his ear to.
I don't hear anything.
These, Jonas, are they like grates that are leading to like a basement below?
Saloro, can take a peek down. It seems like they are like holes in the floor, and they don't really seem to lead directly down to the basement as far as Saloro can see. Merely is sort of, this is the, how certain buildings can be sort of,
Yeah.
the floor can be two leveled basically. So
Sure. So Laura's going to take some piece of refuse, like a piece of the floor itself or something, cast light on it, drop it down through, say, this particular hole, see what happens.
All right. The piece doesn't fall far. Maybe like half a meter, if that.
Okay.
Probably less. And Salor can see sort of underneath the floor of the building, see the molding stone walls and whatnot. He can, however, see that there seems to be some sort of stone, like almost not flagstone, but sort of masonry at the floor. Or on the
Okay.
floor. The floor underneath the floor is made of masonry.
It's made of masonry.
Yeah, if that makes any sense at all. I'm
Like it's
sorry.
made of stone?
It's made of stone. Thank you. Yes. It's masoned.
Like it's made out of
It's made of
Freemasons? Like it's made out of George Washington? Like Benjamin Franklin's responsible for it?
No!
It gives a whole new meaning to the Orange Walk. Huh.
Yeah.
Solora frowns. The fireplace, is that what this is here?
Yes.
Has it been used recently?
I already asked that and he said no.
Well, that's because, Erevan has all the perception of a bag of bricks.
True. True.
Looking through the fireplace, it seems to have been used not recently, but it's not ancient. It's not caked with the same amount of mold and cobweb as the rest of the things in here.
Yeah. Solora's just trying to pinpoint where the locale of the scent might be coming from. So, using Mage Hand to sort of sift through the refuse of the fireplace. Frowns then, shaking his head.
Are there any tracks on the floor or like disturbed dust or anything?
There is a lot of dust and mold and decay all over. It is kind of hard to actually see. Whatever dust is here is so damp that it's hard to kick up.
You might have also wanted to try looking for that before we all entered this room.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. Just no thought about it. I guess there's only one way to find out what's behind the doors.
One by one opening them.
The Manticore's mouth agape.
Yes. It is. Its face is currently twisted in a sort of snarling.
Soloro picks up a piece of cloth, casts light on it, puts it in the Manticore's mouth.
The manticore's mouth lights up and casts vivid shadows on the walls.
Straight creepy shadows at the creepy house.
Saloro looks at it, frowns, dispels the light effect.
Well, we should try some of these doors instead of staring at them, shouldn't
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Just
do,
waiting for you.
do this one first.
Yeah,
Guys,
Roldar,
make sure you're watching this way just in case.
Alright.
Roldar walks up and pushes open
Garrett,
the door.
kolla ditåt.
And or click. Oh,
Don't like locked doors.
This once upon a time cozy-looking drawing room is marred by the unnatural dampness and the thick sheets of mold that cling to the curtains closer to the sun window. When Roldar steps closer, it seems as if the curtains are slowly moving.
Roldar braces him, raises his shield up as he approaches the curtains, and pushes at the curtain with his shield.
Suddenly Roldar does a ballet.
This can only end badly.
Roldar does a pirouette. He's never pirouetted in his life, but he somehow did one.
You pirouette out the window and off with it.
Oh,
It's fine. Roldar has the best athletics here. He can swim.
Roldar puts one of his the shield hand. He puts the palm on the window and looks outside.
Anything other than a view, Roldar? What? Why is there a yellow glow?
holy!
Roldar goes pale all of a sudden and backs away from the window.
I look at Roldar.
Oh, shit be creepy. There's a crazy old woman out there silently screaming.
What are you Typical Thunderhead.
Boom!
Saloro,
Suddenly I hear an explosion.
And Roldar will jump at the sudden explosion.
Saloro's, scowl at the Manticore's face, turns to
Boom,
him,
boom, boom, boom.
resolute and angry, extending his hand towards the Manticore, and apparently rolling a fucking 20 on it. And,
Good. Well, good waste of a 20. Good job.
that definitely was not a waste of a 20.
Well, depends on your interpretation, I guess. That was actually.
Alright, the thunder wave rolls over the manticore as it is blasted with the arcane shockwave, and it is basically ripped, or starts to
Not only
rip to
that,
shreds.
we're fucking sending this Manticore flying all the way out to the fucking corner. Get fucked, Manticore. Boom!
Is that going to slam into Arenoss?
It
No.
basically dissolves into its constituent parts as this is happening.
so I get like dust and things all over me, I guess.
You have sawdust and everything just flies, and mold and everything just flies all over the place.
Yeah, chances are
Um,
Roldar and Erevan would be kind of just moving into the dust cloud as we come out.
The lever, the right hand is curled up under the shimmering translucent orb. The left hand curled up in like a claw as he gestures towards the Manticore. As the smoke clears, he's still holding the pose, scowling at the remnants of the Manticore.
Roldar,
God damn it, Saloro, you need to warn me before you do something like that.
I am not quite finished.
Alright. I'm not screams that, however.
As the manticore is being blasted apart, It is as if something is released from inside of it. A burning, almost outline of fire suffuses the place, where the manticore stood. Its face once again shifting to resemble a woman with long red hair, as she erupts in flame and basically swoops straight for Saloro.
Oh.
What?
Why are you
Got a woman
swoop?
going off.
Do you even swoop?
Saloro, though, being possibly keyed in that something was afoot here, manages to nimbly dart out of the way, and the sort of fire-wreathed woman smashes into the wall behind Saloro in a shower of sparks, as Saloro and all of the party can hear a keening sort of shriek of the woman's rage as she disappears. The manticore is destroyed.
I suppose my next question, because Saloro's a cool motherfucking pimp, yo. What do I know about apparitions, ghosts? What kind of check is like a nature thing? Is it not
Religion.
nature? Religion, okay.
Religion, because they
Makes
count as
sense.
undead.
All right.
I was about to do a religion myself.
Saloro and Erevan knows that, well, they know the basis, basically how ghosts form, but specifically tragic or horrific circumstances of a creature's death can certainly manifest into a unresting spirit that can haunt the place of its demise for ages, basically. Haunted places are quite dangerous to be in, as if there are a powerful spirit or several powerful spirits, they can exert quite the amount of influence usually over their haunts.
Would we know if would ghosts almost attract more ghosts to come, in a way?
It is possible that certain quite powerful spirits, wraiths, or other undead could gather ghosts to themselves. Saloro and Erevan hasn't really heard of like a ghost that draws other ghosts to it, but they can't really rule the possibility out either. It would have to be quite an exceptionally strong individual that had died to produce something like that, though.
My logical thought was the fact that, so, from what we found, at least 3 on the ground floor, which is not a good sign.
No.
Sort of the smoke and the dust still discorporate, obviously this enraged fire thing just dove at Saloro, and he nimbly ducked aside, looks at the rest of the party and says, "Well, not quite what I expected to find here, but given the horrific reputation of the locale and what we've seen, this place is certainly haunted by the ghosts of the past, perhaps another member of the Foxglove family. Not sure how to proceed here. You know, Erevan?"
I'm not sure. It could possibly be multiple spirits here.
Seems like the same. I don't know. Did you see an angry woman, Alvyn?
Yes, I did.
I
And
also
did
saw
the
one
woman look similar to what attacked Saloro?
You don't know, really. You didn't see her face. You only saw the fiery outline.
Yeah. But Saloro would say, "It is certainly something I saw manifest itself on the face of the manticore. I don't think there are multiple apparitions. I think it's just the one."
Let's hope for one. Multiple could be a problem.
I think one is a problem.
Yes, but having more is more of a problem.
One is way more than a problem, Erevan. That's one hell of a silver lining that you got there. You didn't see it. That shit be fucking creepy.
The anachronistic Roldar Tuck has spoken.
You're right, I haven't seen it.
I think we should continue and get this done as fast as possible.
Alright, there's a door in that room there. Or we can continue down this big hallway.
I think either that door in there or the door we saw before in the first room would be the best.
Then we're closer to this one.
Yeah, let's search this way. Everyone keep your guards up. If there is a spirit here, get ready to move out the way of it.
Roldar opens the doors.
What seems to be a library that features 2 chairs, one of which lies on its side before a stone fireplace. A scarf, its red and gold contrasts with the drab palette of the rest of the room, is draped over the side of the fallen chair. A book sits face down on the floor between the chairs. A stone bookend carved to look like a praying angel with a butterfly wing lies on its side in the fireplace itself.
While this description was taking place, Roldar will probably have turned around and went,
Saloro, found somewhere for you. Saloro, where'd you go?
Or of his. I point behind you, Roldar.
Oh, this is crazy.
Obviously, you couldn't tell Saloro had gone through the other door because he didn't make the door opening sound. Saloro still has a scowl on his face, looks at the room, twitches his nose, shakes his head.
Is this a bloodstain?
Yes.
Why is there a red dot at this window?
Ghost sightings, I
seemingly-
think.
yeah, that seems to be
I
where...
mark the red dots everywhere we've seen strange things happen.
Okay.
Some bloodstains going over here as well.
As Alvyn enters the room, a terrible shriek fills it. As suddenly winds start blowing, almost like a hurricane inside the room. Papers, the interior of the room flying about, and on the shrieking winds, you can almost hear a woman scream as the scarf being sort of carried up over the wind and circling in the middle of the room for a split second, and then dart away towards Alvyn, wrapping around his throat, trying to crush it, and with the throat, Alvyn's life.
I didn't even touch anything.
I immediately try to help Alvyn.
Let's see here.
And then he immediately tried to help himself.
Is to dun 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 rock you like a hurricane. Oh yeah, that's a great rocker right there.
Yes, Alvyn, even though he is possibly quite surprised with this, is enough adept that he manages actually to, stop the scarf trying to strangle him with his hands, and is now struggling mightily to wrench it away from his throat. The screaming and the howling of the room continues.
I help him pull it away from his throat.
All right, that would be an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yes.
I actually can find my athletics in my list. There you go. I rolled a 2. I'm upset.
Yes. Erevan grabs hold of it and tries again with all his might to pull, but the ethereal forces seems to be strong, and seems to once again to sort of close upon the throat of Alvyn. Alvyn can also make an athletics check.
Oh, Alvyn, I think prefers acrobatics.
Oh dear. Roldar can also make a move.
Roldar will come up.
Help me, Roldar!
What's
Okay.
happening in there, Saloro?
Shall I make the check or just the move?
You can make a athletics check.
Okay. What?
Nice natural one.
You get to make 2 athletics checks, Griff?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
There
using
we
a
go.
power?
There we go.
That's much better.
No, I don't need to use the power. It's just like a Goliath thing.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.